How are you feeling about the cookies?
A little anxious, a little nervous. You know, I feel like a lot is riding on this. This is the Costco's food court reputation on the line here. It's been going downhill over the years, especially since COVID.
True.
And, you know, a lot of vocal people talking about how they want the combo pizza back. Looking at what they've done, like they raised the price of the chicken bake, raised the price of the salad, like,
Yeah.
and the quality's just gone down so much. Like you said, that before they got rid of the churro, you had it, right?
Yep.
And it wasn't good.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, I think this cookie's gonna say it all.
How do you want to do this?
Damn, this is, take a look at this.
Look at
Get that crease. You see that? That's why they call it a double.
that. All right, let's break this. Capture this moment. Oh, and I broke it. But here, you take this.
All right.
Yeah. I was actually expecting the chocolate to melt a little more. It's mid. It's okay. It's not nothing mind blowing. It's like it tastes like any other cookie to me.
It just tastes like the cookie they have in the store, just warmed up.
It's supposed to be more buttery, but it honestly tastes and feels the same as the regular Costco cookie.
Yeah, honestly, kind of disappointing.
You might as well just buy the case. I was expecting it to break and just kind of melt. And I mean, it is fresh. It is hot. It's just nothing special.
I almost don't even want to waste stomach space on this. Like, that's how I feel right now.
Oh, I'm wasting my stomach space. It's still edible. It's like a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, 5 out of 10. Just disappointing, that said. Yeah, 5 out of 10. Somewhere around there.
Hi, I'm Alex,
And I'm Edwin.
and welcome to the sunset edition of the Bench and Banter podcast. How's it going, Edwin?
It's going all right. Feeling a little down, though.
What's going on? Why you feel down?
Well, maybe we should catch up the viewers on what happened today.
Yeah. So, where should we start? Should we start from the sad part or the happy part?
Let's take them on the journey from the beginning.
Okay. So, well, we met up for lunch. I had my brothers with me. We had just finished an hour and a half workout at the 24-hour fitness. And yeah, we were hungry. Edwin recommended this, I think it was an Indian spot right by the gym.
Yeah.
What was it called?
Some kind of biryani
like-
express or
like-
something.
Yeah, Biryani Pod Express.
Yeah.
Apparently it's a new location that I overheard from the lady. So we figured we'd try it out.
Yeah, like I wasn't, when I was suggesting, like, honestly, like I wasn't sure where, because like there's so many good places around the Irvine Spectrum area.
Yeah.
I guess I just wanted to take a little risk and see if we could find a hidden gem.
Yeah, and so we went there. Honestly, when we walked into the little shop, it gave me like your typical like kind of takeout vibe. You know, not much decor. You just got your basic booth and table. So
That's true. They also had like plastic utensils, paper plates. It was very takeout-esque.
right.
And I think most of the people that came in were ordering takeout as well.
Yeah. So I didn't have high expectations walking in because of just kind of what I saw. But when we started to order, I think we didn't really know what to get.
Yeah, like yeah, because we started asking the lady at the front desk or the cashier what was good,
Yeah.
and she just kind of like bombarded us with like all these different items, and honestly, I was just kind of overwhelmed by everything she said.
She was talking pretty quick. Like we were asking her recommendations. She was like, "Oh, chicken biryani. You got the tikka masala,
The butter
yeah,
chicken,
butter
something,
chicken." So
yeah.
it's just like it was like a wrap. She's just kind of going on and on. And she's like, "Did you kind of get everything I just said?" And we're like, "Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like she was super nice,
yeah,
and she was super helpful, and like she did get us to ordering at the end.
it took
Uh,
it took about maybe 20 minutes to
yeah,
get us to finalize our order, but
right.
she was a big help.
Yeah, I think we ended up going with the chicken biryani,
Yep,
the tikka masala.
yep.
Was it 65
Yeah, chicken 65.
and then was it pepper chicken?
Yeah, it's like something. Yeah, chicken pepper
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then we also got the garlic naan because
Oh yeah, the garlic
you can
naan.
never leave out the naan. So
Honestly, I thought the naan was one of the best parts of the meal.
it was nice and fresh.
It was very garlicky. Like you
Yeah, I
could
love
taste the
it.
garlic.
I love the
Um,
garlicky taste.
but the chicken 65, I like. I don't do so well with spice, and like
Yeah,
that was a little too spicy for me. Like I was scared because I know what Indian spice is, and they can get pretty
pretty
spicy.
spicy. I was surprised because we asked for the mild, and it listed mild on the receipt, but it had a kick. It had a kick to it. The whatever the other one, the chicken pepper season,
Yeah,
that one we got as medium spice, and that wasn't too bad.
yeah. No, like that was exactly what I was predicting. Like,
Yeah,
because I feel like this has happened to me before, where like
yeah,
I get Indian food and I order mild,
yeah,
and it's just still hot.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So got the food. It was very filling. I think. Well, this is my thoughts on the chicken biryani.
Mhm.
I honestly didn't think it was that special. Like I felt like the chicken was lacking in flavor. It was really
Yeah,
lacking in flavor.
nothing to write home about.
Yeah, yeah,
Not really that memorable.
yeah.
I enjoyed the tiki masala though.
Tikka masala was good.
Yeah.
It was a great dip for the naan.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't think about
I
that.
was like kind of scooping it
Ooh,
out and just like
yeah.
dipping. It was a good
Okay.
combination. It was very interesting about just the name of Chicken 65, just its origin story. Like we were wondering like how they came up with that kind of name because who names their food like after a number?
Right.
So we did a quick Google search, and I guess there's possible origins to the name. So it either was like a meal that was invented in 1965 for the soldiers in India, or it could be 65 pieces of chicken.
65 ingredients in the
Yes.
chicken.
Yeah.
Um, some other stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's very unknown,
Yeah.
which was kind of interesting. But yeah, I mean, we went there, and I feel like it was okay. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like amazing, but like it wasn't like bad. I felt like,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
and then we had a plan where after lunch we were gonna try the new Costco food court double chocolate chunk cookie, and I think it possibly debuted today, maybe even
Possibly.
at
Yeah.
our Irvine location.
Yeah.
And honestly, I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah. It was disappointing, and I think I feel like most of the disappointment came from I think just having to kind of fight through the traffic, to find parking. Like so, you would think that's like okay, like I'm putting all this effort here to find parking, walk over to the food court. I'm hoping this cookie better be darn good. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still pretty good for a cookie.
Hmm.
It's still good. I wouldn't pay $2.50 for it.
Hmm.
It honestly tastes like just the regular cookies being sold in Costco, you might as well just buy the pack and then just share with other people. They advertise the cookie at the food court as like all buttery, and I think even on the menu it said like it has like bittersweets or something chocolate. It's a
Yeah,
very interesting adjective to use for a cookie.
it is. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I'd go even so far as to say like it was kind of like a very mediocre cookie. I think you described it as well, like that it feels like a cookie you'd just get at like a hotel or something. When you think of like the stereotypical chocolate chip cookie, like
Yeah,
nothing special, nothing crazy, like just I feel like that's like the textbook definition
yeah,
of a chocolate chip cookie. It's
yeah.
just it's chocolate, sugary cookie, but nothing memorable about it. It just tastes like the cookie they have in the store, just warmed up. Um, and maybe that's on us because I feel like Costco didn't really advertise it as something like some great item. But
Yeah,
yeah.
they we hyped ourselves up for it, especially when you replace a staple as the churro. You bring in a cookie. I think the expectations were high, even though
Mhm.
the quality of the churro has gone down over the last couple of years. It's just the fact that you introduce something to the menu, right? You would expect it to be good or delicious, right? And again, for me, I thought the cookie was okay, right? I just wouldn't pay 250 for it. It's like you said, and like what I said before. It's like a cookie you got from a hotel. It's baked nice and fresh. It's still good. Get a cup of milk, dip that in there, and your night is set. But to fight through all that parking, wait in line, no, never. I don't think I
Mhm.
could do it. 750 calories in that cookie. 750 calories of disappointment.
Honestly, kind of disappointing.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, like, yeah, like, I really have to say, like, I'm gonna take it like a step down, even more than
Ooh.
what you said. Like, it's not something that I would ever get again.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
I feel like I was telling you earlier that it's just like it's a waste to put this in my stomach.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many better things I could have, and yeah, I mean, like, there's nothing special about it taste wise. Then why am I even like considering it? Like, it's not like healthy or anything.
Yeah. Like, why spend that money, really, when
Yeah.
you have other options out there? I don't think I'll ever get it again, unless like if I'm having like a sudden craving, I want something. If I want a cookie for the cheap,
Hmm.
then sure I'll get it, because in terms of like the caloric content and just the size of the cookie, it's very similar to like those specialty cookies out there, right? So
Hmm.
you have the crumble cookies is out there. I don't know if Insomnia cookies make their cookies like super big, but regardless, those cookies tend to be a little bit pricey, right?
Hmm.
I'll say like $5, $6. So if you want something cheap and quick, Costco's the way to go. I mean, that's where you would go to get anything for the cheap and in
Yeah.
bulk. But if you plan on having cookies for the next couple of days, highly recommend just buying the pack at Costco. Just don't go to the food court one. It's not worth it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel a similar way, except just I would go as far as to say like, don't even go to the food court one ever because you can just buy the big pack of cookies for it's a lot cheaper. I feel like it's the same thing. All you have to do is warm it up in the microwave for like 30 seconds and I feel like you got the same cookie.
Yeah, that's yeah. It's yeah. I feel sad.
Yeah.
Just but we did try it. For our viewers out there, if you all want to try it yourself, you guys can. Don't let us take away your experience with the cookie. I'm sure there are people out there that enjoy it. It's just for us. We've tasted better, and we think you can get more value from your buck from at another location. Honestly, I know my brothers were a little sad too. My youngest bro, Alan, he was mad when we were walking back to the car. He's like, "Damn, we should have just gone to ice cream instead." He was very disappointed with the cookie too.
Yeah. Like that's I had the same feeling as well. That's why I was saying like I was feeling kind of down
Yeah.
because I feel like just thinking about what happened today. I feel like everything was like I mean I wouldn't say the Indian place was bad, but
Yeah.
like it wasn't like great either. And like then the cookie happened. It's
Yeah.
just like I don't know. I feel like it's been like disappointing so far.
Dang.
And
Yeah. It's just not been a good day for food. Today is just today. Tomorrow's a new day. New day, new food, new experiences. But yeah, again, I guess it's one of those days. I think it was still worth the experience trying it just to
mhm,
know. I think going back to that Indian place, the Biryani Pot Express. I mean, they're still new. I don't know
mhm.
if they have multiple locations. They also have like a lunch combo meal, whatever, over on the weekdays too. So who knows? Maybe that's pretty good. But I mean, we did walk in; it was pretty empty, and I don't know if that plaza itself is a place that attracts a lot of people. I did see a lot of cars there. I did see quite a number of people. I just didn't see a lot of people in that particular store.
Yeah, there were a few other like I think more popular restaurants in that complex.
Yeah,
So I think people were there for those other places.
yeah, that's okay. I mean, I think I still, they have room for improvements. Yeah, but just kind of went downhill. It's what it is. But hey, I mean, I'm just enjoying the last couple hours here in California. As much as I complain about the food that we had today, nothing can compare to California food.
Hmm.
I mean, New York food could be comparable, but in terms of the offerings, California, just anywhere you go, you have something different.
Yeah, that's true. There are a lot of options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that over the last 2 weeks here, I've been able to complete my trifecta of all you can eat.
Your trifecta.
So hot pot, Korean barbecue, and sushi. So I completed my trifecta a couple days ago. It's like it's the greatest accomplishment that I could accomplish here in terms of food. Can't wait next time I'm back here. I think the next time I'm back here, by that point you'll probably be in New York.
Yeah, probably.
So, but hey, we'll meet up in New York. We can continue these podcasts in person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this was fun. I enjoy doing in person episodes. It's
Yeah.
You're just having that one-on-one conversation without the lag.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's definitely there's something to it.
Yeah.
It's like being in the same room as the other person. You can vibe better.
Yeah, yeah. So it does suck that this is kind of coming to an end for temporarily. I mean, we'll still be having our episodes, but it's going to be through probably Zoom or some virtual platform. But I'm gonna miss doing it outside here at the Great Park. It's always a nice environment to be in. A lot of action happening. This time we have the cameras turned around. Hopefully y'all were able to see the sunset in the beginning. It's
Yeah.
kind of coming down, but the clouds are looking really nice right now. It's like it looks very heavenly right now.
It does.
Yeah, you got the basketball in the back too. But I think this brings us to a stopping point.
Yeah. Um, it was a good run.
It's not. I mean, it's not like it's not over
No,
yet.
no,
Yeah. Yeah, there's still more to come.
I meant it was a. I didn't mean for the podcast. I meant it was a good run in terms of like you coming back and like
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So for our one viewer right now, don't worry, we're still here. We're gonna be here for a while. So just gonna be in a different environment. So, but yeah, this was good. We'll talk more when I go back to Florida, and when you come over to New York, we'll make sure to meet up and do a little food run out there as well.
Sounds good, man.
Okay. Well, I'm Alex,
And I'm Edwin.
and this is the Bench and Banter podcast. Signing off. Take care, everyone.
See ya.